Hello everyone and welcome tonight to the stream. This one's a good one. We got Conduit Phoenix versus Conduit Regret. That's right, it's Civil War night. I'm Black Eyed Peas, joined by Genetics. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. Civil War night's always a good night for Conduit. And it always makes me reminisce on the first time we ever picked up an additional team, and thinking back to those early scrim days. And now we're here with like 10 or however many teams we got now, like 1,000. It feels like most nights, but it's good.
Yeah, always fun. I love when I get to play against another Conduit team. It's feels like the stakes are a little bit higher, and just always want to try to play your best, but at the same time, a lot of respect between both teams. Just a good time overall. Game number one, Conduit Regret has chosen to play on blue side. Conduit Phoenix is on the red side. Going over the rosters real quick for everyone who doesn't know, we got Wheeze, Glada, Crow, Trash Panda, and Ipsy on the side of Conduit Regret. And Dobbs, Nation, Socks to Thighs, Manveer, and Not So Dark on the side of Conduit Phoenix. Looking at the bands, we got Alistar, Swain, and Brand banned away by Regret. And Phoenix are going to be banning away Volibear, Ashen, and Mumu. And Glada, actually, that's not it. Yeah, Glada's going to just first pick Ivern.
Ivern gameplay, I thought that was an Asian thing. This, a lot of these guys feel like the Spider-Man meme of them pointing at each other with some of the champs they play. And then Nation will pick Yon. So, I don't know.
Right.
Oh, no. Manveer's Aphelios.
Taking that away from Trash Panda.
Yeah. It's being hovered.
It's being locked in. We're getting some takeaways. Now, Glada and Ivern go together like Glada and ditching peas from a movie when I drove 6 hours to see him. But Aphelios is usually, what I was going to say is, like you said, Nation also plays it. So it's cool to see like these kind of takeaways, champions that both players are good at, so take them away first. I do like that. Aphelios really, really good in comp. And the Vi, I think Vi is good if you can play it, if you build a team that works well around it. So we'll have to see how the rest of the draft goes.
Yeah, very interesting. A Jinx lock-in, which is
into Vi, not great.
Well, into Vi, into Aphelios, right? These are champions that typically are picked into Jinx as a Jinx counter, so really interesting to see what Regret's going to come out with here in the second phase.
Wee's taking Mundo away from Dobbs.
Yeah, this is takeaway heaven. And Dobbs locking the Gwen.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Gwen's pretty good in the Mundo. And is immune.
And is indeed immune. And we hate when Gwen's immune as an AD carry player. I hate that bitch.
Pro just said in the chat, Ipsy Mundo goes crazy.
If Ipsy plays Mundo, we're turning the stream off. Everyone else is gonna have to just be left in the dark. No one wants to know what's going on. In that regards.
Looking over second phase bans, we got the Seraphine takeaway from Crow, makes sense. And then we got the Lulu takeaway, knowing Ipsy likes to play Engage, take away those enchanters that kind of cucks the Engage. So, especially Lulu, one of the better ones. And Dark is pretty good at champions like Lulu as well. So, and then the Nico. So, focusing mid on the second phase bans from Phoenix makes sense because you already locked in ADC jungle on the top. And the Diana takeaway, so not wanting to see Socks on Diana.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if you're just gonna get Emilio pick or a Nami pick here from Dark as a safe blind support.
You know what I'd love to see? They got Mundo, like with Ivern and Jinx. I'd love to see Renata, but it'll be Milio. I say Renata because if you get a Renata on a buffed up Jinx, she'll just literally win the team fight for you.
Well, I think that's what the hope is that...
Now, Milio will never be able to stop Mundo, really, right? Mundo's just going to run at you. And they don't really have much other CC to like, cancel Mundo's shield. So Mundo can just kind of frontline, and Vi will either have to Q him, or Aphelios has to have Snare. Those are their only CC. So Milio will just never be able to stop Mundo from going in.
That is true.
And the Rel Ari, I think that's a really good roundup to Regret's team comp.
Yeah, it rounds it up with some early game.
This would be wild.
This would be wild. Someone playing Zoe into Crow would be just that special kind of crazy. I think there's some better picks here that I think Phoenix would do really well with. They're gonna just lock the Casio. Sox does really well in this Cassiopeia, historically. So they got a good mix too. I think both teams have a good mix. They have an Ivern, Rel, Ari kind of as an early skirmish, along with a Jinx and Mundo to scale on the sides. So we'll see how that takes place with kind of the more, I would say, the stronger side lanes for Phoenix, and the Casio being the more scaling type champion.
Yeah, I think Regret has a better front line, but I think Phoenix has like the potential better team fight just because of Cass. Like Cass grounding like Ari, Rel, and the Ivern auto it, like when you land the Q, you can dash to him. Like Casio can really screw up that team fight from the side of Regret. So I think Phoenix might have a potential better team fight, but I do think Conduit's draft overall, Conduit Regret's draft overall is a little bit easier to pull off. Just kind of protect the Jinx, and they got Mundo, Ivern, and Rel to do that. So
yeah, I definitely think so as well. I think if CR if Regrets just plays the scale, I think their comp skills. Well, I mean, they both scale really hard, but I would like to think the Jinx comp scales harder. I guess we'll see how the game gets played out.
Yeah, absolutely. We will just have to wait it out. Support Rel into Emilio. Is that like a normal thing for like Ipsy to pick into Emilio, or?
Oh yeah, so Emilio is one of the champions who counters the majority of engaged champions, except for Rel. Rel ult does not.
Oh, it's because of Emilio's ult.
By Emilio ult, so it's like Rel's ult is not. Yeah, it's not counter-enacted by Emilio ult.
But Rel's engage can still be completely shut down with a belt.
Yeah, the stun. I don't know if he can knock it out on dismount or not. It could be.
I mean, dismount, you're not unstoppable. Like you can poppy stun him, so I'm assuming a bowling ball would knock you right out. That's more of like, I'm not in lane. In team fights, it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have anything for Emilio's ult to cleanse, like other than traps, an Ivern snare, and an Ari charm.
Ari charm, yeah.
And I guess Rel Q.
And it heals, so I mean it's not a.
Oh, it's a great ult for like a team fight heal, but there's not a lot of like cleansing. It's probably going to be like a one-man cleanse and not a team cleanse, which fine, still saves time. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the champ select and into the game. We're going to go on a brief break. So next, you want to do your spiel for the sub button?
Yeah, so we do have a sub button now. Press it if you want to, unless, or if not, you're going to get a 3-minute ad just while we're in champ select, so we can make sure we don't get ads in the middle of game. So that is what tends to happen. Also, thanks for the follows to Durson and Ivar. Appreciate that a lot. Big follow gamers, so that's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you, everyone, and we'll be right back. We're gonna go into a brief ad. Don't go anywhere. Conduit Civil War starts right after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to game number 1 of the Conduit Civil War between Regret and Phoenix. I'm Peas here, joined by Genetics, shortly to be JJH as well, I believe. And we got a game going for you, and this is why we like the Civil Wars. We get the respect.
Yeah, a lot of respect coming out of these guys. Oh, PM! Oh no! Now they're kicking his ass! Run, Sox!
Did Sox auto?
Yeah, Sox began the auto, and they beat the fuck out of him for that.
Yeah, don't try that shit again. Oh man.
That was funny.
Why is my censorship on? How do I turn that off?
No, with God in the lobby, we need the censorship on.
Is that not under hot interface? It's under video?
I have no idea where it's under. I think it's actually under, like, in your client thing. Like,
Yeah.
not in game.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's fine. You can change it after this.
Amen, brother. But looking at items, runes, and you know, summoner spells, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking that...
Thinking that's what I thought.
That's what I thought. I don't know if I like PTA on Jinx in this lane. I think I would have preferred taking Fleet, right? Because you're already down a heal from, like, Emilio's gonna have more sustain. Like, your lane sustain's not gonna be very high compared to the Aphelios with Emilio, so I think I would probably preferred Fleet. What else?
Everything else looks about normal to me.
I don't know if I would have taken Conquer on Vi.
Hail of Blades?
Yeah, Hail of Blades or Electrocute, like something just to, like, make sure they die on these ganks, because you don't have a ton of damage in any of your lanes, so, like, you're going to have to do, like, the upfront burst early, and I think, like,
I think it's just Conquer has become, like, the accepted rune.
Yeah, like, it's probably better for, like, the overall state of the game. I just think on this Vi, that's...
Oh, I mean, I'm a Hail of Blades enjoyer. So let me tell you, like, I play Vi, I take Hail of Blades. You land that Q, E, auto, and it's like, they're like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you. I think Hail of Blades would be better. I think Electrocute on Vi is a bait. I think the autos are better than the little bit of burst you get.
I'm ready for Dark Harvest to get buffed one more time and then be the most broken rune.
Amen. I love taking Dark Harvest on certain junglers. Give me Dark Harvest Poppy, Dark Harvest Neferi. Weeze is getting dobbsed right now. Nice little
Gwen
return damage, though.
Yeah, Gwen was immune until she wasn't.
Absolutely, and that's how that, you know, that's exactly how that works.
Yep. Who? Socks and Thighs moving here on this Cass into this Ahri matchup.
Wait!
Oh,
if Crow would have just walked back.
Socks
oh man, so close. Glad though.
Yeah.
Nope, too many minions.
Too many minions. And Socks getting that summoner out is going to make life hard for Crow here, especially if she's not very careful on this.
Oh god, bot lane is getting gladded right now. This is about to be huge. Glad misses.
Oh, he just.
Oh, but and they get a flash out of dark though, and they still get a CC. But yeah, Glada just misses the Q. Probably could have walked up a little further and tried to bait the flash. But
yeah, I think
good attempt.
Glada would have been patient there and just walked up, autoed the Milio. He could have followed up with the root, and that probably would have been a dead Milio. But not a bad first attempt. Need to be a little more patient on our ganks.
Yeah, you can see Ipsy's ready to engage here.
Yeah, you can tell he really wants to.
He's probably going to flash Q dismount if he thinks they can kill, because you can't dismount into Milio. Nice little charm by Crow, but she's got to be careful. Glada's here though. This could turn around. I actually think that they have enough damage, but they got to get away from the Gwen.
Yeah, they
and
have to
this
keep walking
that flash by Nation is wild.
That was a KW flash. and they are really deep. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it gives Wheeze a free recall, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, kind of wasting time. And they're just going to get all of the wards cleared, too, so they don't even have vision left in the jungle.
They're really well played there.
Yeah, Vi didn't get to steal anything, so Gladys still has all of their jungle. So, yeah, well played to get out by Regret there. I bet you Phoenix is going to regret that play.
Har har.
I'll be here all week, or at least the rest of the night. Speaking of being here all week, I'm in training at work, and I want to cry because it's so boring, but I'm learning a lot. Oh, Crow misses the charm!
Oh, no. Ooh. And if she takes one more, though, she is donezo.
Yeah, of the Doug Dimmer variety, for sure.
For it.
A Sox is 6.
Does have R. Oh. Sox, like, posturing like he's looking for a flash R, maybe.
Vi is taking the grubs. Mundo looking to get in there, but unfortunately isn't swimwear and will have to run away because Glada's nowhere near.
Gonna have to back off that one.
And that's all 3 grubs going over to Phoenix.
Yeah, and that's good for Phoenix because Cass is gonna be able to match this Ari the later the game goes, and Gwen's gonna be able to match the Mundo, so it's good for Phoenix to get those early grubs.
Mundo trying to show he means business. Oh, Glad is right here with the shield. Sox might lose. Misses the charm, though.
Man.
But does get the flash.
Yeah, gets the flash out of Sox, not knowing that the shield was there from Glada. Almost was able to kill. And Dobbs does have
Oh, the All Might kill. He misses too. Every conduit and missing skill shots. Name a better duo.
Woo! This is crazy.
Everybody missing. Oh, but Dobbs is getting back in there.
We still has R, which I'm interested why it hasn't been cast yet.
He's gonna back and teleport.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it stopped.
Most likely it's a back and
maybe
teleport.
He's trying
angle.
to bait Dobbs into Doug Dimma diving the tower.
And Dobbs might. Dobbs may do it. Oof.
Man, Wheeze is playing
with fire.
It's something like righteous fire.
Yeah.
Because but he got out of there. He's gonna get some health. He's gonna TP back. He's got another item in there. So, oh, lands the charm this time. Might have actually saved her life. They were posturing 3 towards mid. They're gonna want to get this dragon. Glada not able to get any objectives. But hasn't really had a lot of prio. I mean, they've had like dragon prio for a while, but chose not to do it.
Yeah, sucks getting run in on here.
This is bad. Crow's doesn't even got E'd. Vi's E killed Crow through Glada.
And I think it was bound to happen with how Sox has played this lane so far.
Absolutely.
Aggressively. And just causing a lot of pressure, and unfortunately, Ivern is not the best at pre-6 ganking for AP champs. Need a little more girth behind it. They're looking like they want to fight this. I don't think it's a possible fight.
Crow's back.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, they have to leave it. Unfortunately,
only Daisy gets ulted by Cats. Oh, the Ophelio Assault also doesn't really do anything, but Glada is going to get ulted by Vi and stopped mid-air. Trash Panda doing his best to get damage back, and oh, Ipsy flashed into it, but a really good Magnet Storm is going to be enough to finish off the Cassiopeia.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
Asians 2-0 on this Vi. And Ipsy has the only kill, so really good Q by Dark, knowing that the flash was about to come out from Ipsy. He was still able to close the gap and end up killing the cast, but still really impressive.
It could have been more, and potentially more, because that delayed it just enough. So yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say this is looking like where Dobbs wants to go in, but he actually doesn't have ult.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wee's playing, pretty well given the fact that it's a counter matchup.
Winning farm.
Ups, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ups, yes. You can't be mad at that. Uh-oh.
Lada really wants to right click this, but if he does, he shows himself.
Yeah.
Ipsy has made his way up here, but I just don't think your comp can fight them at all without Jinx.
It's really hard to do so, that is for sure.
And Cass playing this so well, staying behind them.
Being really patient.
About to get sandwiched. Ipsy misses the Q stun. Here comes Daisy. A nice super mega death rocket to get some damage onto the people in the pit. And they're kind of stuck in the pit. But are they stuck in the pit, or is Conduit walking into a trap?
Ooh, really good.
Huge,
three-man stun by Ipsy.
Three-man stun by Ipsy. Vyq's back into Ipsy. Glada getting a lot of damage on the socks to thighs, though. And it turns out Regret does have the damage and the team comp to absolutely smash that fight. 6 Grubs does go over to Phoenix, so that is the, the little bit of a shining light at the end of the tunnel. However, 4 for nothing. 3 for nothing. Was it 3 or 4?
It was 4.
Yeah, it was 4.
It was 4.
Wow, that is crazy. But Crow and Glada are getting teleported on by socks to thighs here. They need to be careful. Glada realizes it's gonna land it. The charm, and they didn't layer the CC. Glada Q'd and the charm at the same time. So Glada gonna fall. So a little bit of a return kill. We got a flash for flash, but one of them has CC. The trap might be enough. Ipsy doesn't have any sort of shielding because he's engaged. Can't save the Jinx. Manveer flashing onto Trash Panda and just showing them who's boss of this lane.
Yeah, and Trash Panda, unfortunately, not realizing that Dark died there while Ipsy didn't, so it was a bit of a timing delay where Ipsy's going to be slightly behind Dark and making it back to that bot lane. So a lot of play goals are going to go back over to Phoenix after a really smart TP play by Sox in the mid lane and just a really aggressive flash forward by Manveer there.
Oh man, Dobbs is about to feel the business.
Yeah, this Mundo, he has double buff. I think Mundo wins here.
Yeah, because he also has ult, or he'll have ult before, and yeah, Dobbs just got the business, man.
What the world, Mundo? Businessman Mundo stonks.
He's not a businessman, he's a businessman. Damn. That was awesome. Mundo 2-0-3 whoa, he has almost 100% KP. He got crazy fed off that fight at topside.
Yeah, and that could be a win con here.
Oh wait, Crow can win this.
Oh,
the Death Rocket almost hits. Crow just needs a Q. No, the cooldowns weren't there, and the Death Rocket just barely missed. So close for Regret, but a nice hit from Socks to Thighs. And a super good zap out of Jinx, though, so Trash Panda able to pick that up. 4 assists for that, so 4 people getting credit onto that kill in the mid lane. Kinda crazy. And now they're coming in for the fight down here. Aphelios might be pushed up a little too far. Ipsy flashes over the bowling ball and gets the Magnet Storm. Milio is just dead. Can't ult to save yourself, but you do have a lot of shields, and that campfire is really cozy. Manveer turning the damage around. Glada just dies. Trash Panda trying to get out, and it turns out they don't have the damage that they thought they did, and it's a 2 for nothing to the side of Phoenix off of a fight that Regret started.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you're not able to kill Dark. That's gonna be tough if you can't get through that Milio, especially when the Milio takes the brunt of the damage right at the beginning.
So Wheeze doesn't have the buffs this time. I don't really know who wins, but the ult is a lot of health. Dobbs' ult is already done. Wheeze might get a second solo kill onto Dobbs. No, Dobbs is able to dash far enough away. That was much closer without the double buffs and with Dobbs having ult up.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but this is maybe the closest Phoenix game I've seen through 15 minutes for this season.
Oh, absolutely. This is crazy. Like, Phoenix usually just dominates.
Yeah. So, well done to you know, push the tempo here
Man,
for
Mundo
Regrets.
Warmogs first. Full health back.
Yeah, very, very cool item, by the way. Just an incredible item.
It's getting nerfed. You can't get the passive off of just it alone anymore. Next patch. Going.
That's good.
And right now it's 1300. It's going up to 1500 because, which is just incredible.
Yeah. First turret hasn't fallen yet. I guess Sox is about to pick it up here. Will hit the slow, hit the charm in response.
Yeah, Crow didn't have to ult because she was able to land the charm there. That's really good. Here comes Glada to make sure that Dobbs regrets ever walking up into this lane. However, Dobbs is going to press Ghost and gets to walk away. Yeah, but they don't want to. They're too afraid to dive. Dobbs had ult in about 3 now, so able to get out of there. But it looks like they're going to transition this into the Rift Herald, which makes sense. But Crow's going to need some help in the bot lane with his Cass. Down 33 farm. Definitely a little bit rough. Oh no. I don't think MC meant to go over there. Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
The ulti actually misses. That's crazy.
That was really crazy. And they're not going to get the Herald with the grubs. So good on them.
Yeah, you get the 6 grubs, the Herald, that always feels really good. So this time it's cool to see that the grub or the Herald taken away from the grub team. That petrifying gaze though, if that would have landed, then Crow probably dies.
Yeah, Crow would have probably been dead, and this turret would have probably been down to about half HP already. So it's you know, a good regret or good death avoidance by regret there.
Yeah, pick up an objective and don't lose anyone on the bot side. Trade a Herald for a bot turret. Basically, you're trading a turret later for a turret now. But you can choose what turret with the Herald. So hopefully that they take this mid turret. If Regret can clear the mid turret before Phoenix clears theirs, it's probably best. Glad is here again to fight with the Dobbs and will land everything. But here comes a teleport, and they probably don't want to fight this Cassiopeia. But Daisy's just doing business. Dobbs, Dobbs is learning. Dobbs is reading the books. Here comes MC with the Magnet Storm onto 3. One of them's able to get out. They get a flash as well. Sox dies. It's just going to be Sox to dies. Trash Panda trying to do damage onto the back end. Has red buff though. Flashed out of domination, and this time the other one's flashing forward. The nice cleanse to cleanse the zap slow, but it's not going to be enough. Here comes another one. That's a shutdown on the Trash Panda.
Hoxton dies. I've never heard that, but I love it.
Another 3 for nothing for Regret. These fights on the top side of the map are just going so well for Regret.
Yeah, this is these teams are really pushing each other. These traps are gonna hit true on Gwen. Gwen being kind of in a bad spot, but not punished immediately. And dude, this Jinx a lot of uptime.
Drifting.
He's drifted in.
Crow actually lives because Nation ulted Glada instead of Crow, and Nation's probably gonna die. Emilio's ultimate's not gonna be enough, and now Dobbs is in the front line. He may be immune, but he walked over the traps because of his immunity. That's so unfair. Ipsy's about to fall, but he's just barely playing off the edge, and here comes Sox with the damage. But another one. That is 4 for nothing and 1.5 towers. Regret playing well, but Glada just absolutely killed himself. I hope you like those. I hope you like those chickens, Glada, because you just gave up Drake.
Yeah, he probably did. That was not your chicken. That was not the chicken you were seeking, Glada. That was a toughie. But these fights, crazy. We're at 100 gold difference at 20 minutes.
Yeah, these fights are insane. And the only reason it's that close is because Phoenix is just out farming Regret significantly.
Yeah. Well, third drag's about to go over to Phoenix as well. So objectives still, I would argue, are being dominated by Phoenix. They have all 6 grubs, and outside of the single Herald, fights have been favoring regret. Oh,
The Zap misses. The traps are gonna miss as well.
wow.
That Zap barely misses. Cozy Campfire healing him up.
Yeah, and I don't know if Cozy Campfire gives a little bit of speed, but it looked like it gave a little bit of
100,
speed. We're up to 20 viewers on a Thursday?
Yeah, 100 second
In the
cooldown
summer?
on Breath to Life. I wasn't sure about that one. So Emilio's ult, 100 seconds. I got to remember that for their CC. But yeah, thank you to everyone watching. 100 viewers, huge.
No, 20 viewers. 20 viewers.
No, it sounds better to say 100, bro.
Yeah, 200 viewers. My bad.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, dude, big. Dobbs is I didn't know Mundo beat up Gwen this bad, but man,
Well, it usually
it's very accelerated.
So,
Very
like,
accelerated Mundo.
it shouldn't. But Mundo got really fed off that top fight, right?
Yeah, the fight around Harold or Grubs.
Yeah. And like usually, wow.
Okay, why does Warmogs work when he's actively autoing a turret?
Because he's
How
not
is
in
that-
combat.
But he's actively in combat with the turret.
No, combat is so. Imagine if it didn't work if you were hitting minions too.
I think it shouldn't. That would be a way to balance the damn thing.
No, because then they'd have to make in combat for everything else that's based out of like.
I'm gonna be honest. This immune field just isn't doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, Mundo's basically melee. Other he like
Yeah.
he like literally he throws a briefcase at you and then walks up to you point blank.
Yeah, he's just saying, yeah, no, sure, throw that down. That makes it pretty when I hit you in the head.
Oh man, Vi behind Crow looking to dive top tower, and I think Regret knows that something weird's about to happen because they are sending up the gang. Crow's gonna try to clear this, get ulted. We'll be able to ult backwards. I don't know if they're going to live, but Ibsy is here with the Magnet Storm, and they did not kill the tower, so Sox is taking a lot of damage. Oh, the double knockup out of Daisy, and Trash Panda is here. Autoing, will kill Sox to thighs, get the assist at least. The Zap almost lands true. Super Mega Death Rocket's up, could shoot it at dark. Oh, she sees. Oh, misses, just barely. Good try.
Yeah, that's
Ipsy is running for Manveer. That's a cozy campfire, but here comes the business, man.
Here comes the business, man. Oh, Nation went in.
Wait,
man.
Nation went into the fight. Nation just gifted a free kill over to Regret. Oh, that's a great ult, though. Enough damage to kill the Jinx on the return. But he's still got Mundo to deal with. And you might actually be able to deal with Mundo if they're going to run into the turret like this. Glad is going to die to R3 from Dobbs. Wow. And just like that, Phoenix actually finds a good fight. Sucks the thighs with a teleport in. But not able to get anything.
You better run. Oh, you better slow him.
Yeah, I mean, even it doesn't matter because it's just Mundo. Like, ends up being a waste to teleport. But man, this game is so close.
Wild.
And welcome to JJH.
Yeah. Hey, I regret missing the first part of the game, but like a phoenix, I'm reborn through ashes. So
this game has been crazy. It's like 40k to 40k at 24 minutes.
yeah, I was actually, that's why I was late. I was going to the bathroom watching on my phone, and I was like, I can't take my house out, but this is nuts.
This is Tyson Holyfield. This is peak.
It is fun. Now, having played against a Fed Mundo like this and just knocked my head off, I feel for was it Phoenix here, because
Phoenix.
Mundo is just an absolute terror at this level, right? He already has his Merc Reds, he has Heartsteel, he has Warmogs. He's an absolute menace.
Yeah, he is. He's what we call a problem in the streets.
But you do have champions that can deal with him. So
You have the cast. The cast is.
I was gonna say, do they have champions that can deal with him though?
Cassio will tear.
Gwen at some point will be able to handle them. I mean, Gwen.
I guess, but it's gonna be really hard to like cancel his passive, right? Because you don't have a lot of CC. Like it's a lot of like AOE stuff.
No, I think you have to be a heal cut.
Yeah,
man, the heal cut you win, but
not
until
a damage to Asian.
Yeah, that was one Heartsteel proc. That's a briefcase and a
it hurts, dude.
I don't know about that. That did look like it hurt a lot. And Phoenix doing the right thing here, saying, hey, let's do the Baron. They're going to want to play for the Dragon.
Super Mega Death Rocket goes in. Oh, she got the
some
trick.
damage.
I was
Oh,
like,
man.
oh, but Glada, you got to get in there. Doesn't. But here comes a return fight. It's 3v5 at the moment. Going in. Nation goes in, but it's not going to be enough to finish up the kill. Glada flashes out.
No.
And Jinx is now excited. Trash Panda flashing forward, gets another kill onto them, but man just turns and removes them, but now Crow doing damage on the back end. It's just Glada and Daisy, but Daisy's destroying him.
What is happening?
Daisy's gonna get the kill. It's a 5 for 4.
It's a 4 for 3. Dobbs lives with Baron and a Crow that gets away. Glada solos the cast. I don't even know what's happening. This game is wild.
Baby, Daisy, you're crazy. Also, Crow, getting that return kill on the orb coming back, as we know, does true damage, so is able to pick up that kill on Aphelios, which gave her an extra ult with her cast, which made it so she lived against Dobbs. So, man, so many small, intricate things that just happened. I can't begin to touch on them all.
Manveer played that so perfectly. Just if he wouldn't have gotten that kill onto Trash Panda to shut down Jinx would have just panic killed.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it was
just exploded on him with his ult and everything, and just so
that's kind of worth, right? Flashing and Ante just saying, "You're the one I'm killing," right? Because then we have a chance.
Yeah, you would have had no Baron, and Jinx would be even more fed. So Jinx on 3 items, Aphelios on like 2 2/3 items. So.
I will say, though, the ults that I've seen out of Aphelios have been great, right? I've seen 2 or 3 ults that just, he calls it down and then explodes to 3 different people. 1 at least dies, and the 2 are, like, really low health, so.
You know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure at least 3, potentially all 4 of Jinx's deaths have been to Aphelios. But I know for a fact 3. 1 happened with the ult in the mid lane, 1 happened just then, and then 1 happened when he flashed on him in bot lane. So it's like, it's been at least 3 of Jinx's 4 deaths have gone to Aphelios. Aphelios is like the one that can save this game for Phoenix right now.
Yeah, and it almost feels like if you're like in football, when you're playing against Lamar Jackson or another like highly mobile quarterback, and you have that one corner or linebacker that just shadows the quarterback, it just feels like Aphelios is like, all right, wherever Jinx is going, that's where I'm going, because that's the person I have to kill.
Yeah, and it's working. Oh my goodness. That was a freaking proc.
Yeah.
That's Demolish.
Demolish
Heartsteel.
Demolish with nothing but vests. Just stacking vests. You got Warmogs, you got a Heartsteel, you got a Force of Nature. You just got a lot of shirts on this Mundo.
I love the Mundo file. It's one of my favorite things.
Right.
Out that and Cho'Gath up you go. You know,
up you go.
Super good. Super good.
Yeah, the fact that we had to wait 2 weeks for this matchup has definitely been paying off so far, right? This game was originally supposed to be played not last Friday, but the Friday before, and it has been worth the wait.
Oh yeah, dude. I had 2 of my friends who scheduled their weddings and a play just around this week, so I wasn't missing this for anything. I said, hey, I'm not coming. That's Conduit Civil War week. I ain't coming. Sorry, you're gonna have to move it.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is just gonna free the soul of that scuttle crab so no one gets to eat it.
The Ivern pick has really interested me. I don't know if you guys touched on that or not. But
it was B1.
Boy, that's like to me, Ivern I think is tough if you're not like in a melee AD mid, just because of the gank setup. But you know, it's working. It's just interesting.
Ivern is literally just played for a hyper carry.
Yeah.
I love me some Ivern every once in a while, but if you have like a Kog'Maw, a Jinx, Corki,
Mundo is almost a hyper carry at this point. Just on somebody, Mundo jumps on you, he Heartsteel briefcase, you ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. This red buff's gonna go to the whole team. We got probably 10 red buffs on the map right now. Mundo fighting Dobbs, but Dobbs might be to the point where he can fight back. They both got red buff. Dobbs is gonna R1, Dobbs is gonna R2, Dobbs is gonna R3, Mundo's gonna pop R and run back at Dobbs. Oh, but Mundo is just beating the shit out of Dobbs too. I don't know.
Good
Mundo's gonna
Lord,
keep
this fight's
fighting.
crazy.
You need a heel cut. You're not gonna win.
They both
I
need
feel
to-
like they both need heel cut for each
yeah,
other.
they both. Yeah, one needs a thorn mail, one needs the probably.
I don't know.
Gallows.
I think if both get heel cut, I think that favors Gwen. To be
Oh
honest.
yeah, probably.
But you're right. The Conqueror stacks.
No, I mean Gwen is just built-in
like,
healing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Ooh.
Like Gwen's
I
healing off of
agree.
Riftmaker, Gwen's healing off of Q4, Gwen's healing off of her ult.
Yeah,
That's,
she has the true damage though, and then I think her attack speed it's more beneficial for her to have it. But you're right, they both need it.
We're about to have a 4v4 here. It's a 5v4. Mundo's teleporting the Magnet Storm in on the back.
Oh.
They're going to try to take out Sox to Thighs, and Sox will die. Vi steals the Dragon, though, to get Soul.
Jinx
And
needs to stay alive.
Jinx is getting ulted on and ulted on by both. Tries to get a lot of damage, and that's everyone dead from Regret except for Crow. They didn't protect the Jinx. They went in. Regret decided to pull the trigger and engage into the backline and left their most important character, Jinx, to die on their backline. And that could be game.
I mean,
Probably not, but it will be an inhibitor.
that was a really, really heads up play by Nation there. You know, Phoenix were on the back foot. Mundo TP'd in early, which means they had the numbers and damage advantage, and they started pressing them. And instead of running, Nation found an opening, and we just ran by Mundo all to Jinx, and then there's nothing you can do. Really heads up play by Nation.
Oh, they're not even going to get an inhib.
I don't know if Dobbs' ult was up that fight, but it felt like it was. Whereas Mundo's, we know Mundo's wasn't.
Yeah.
No, Dodgers all just came up.
Yeah, Dobbs was about, almost 10 seconds behind TP for Mundo.
So, what's Mundo ult timer?
2 minutes.
Yeah, so it's
is
a
1
minute
minute.
difference. So basically, I think what happened was that top lane fight happened. Both top laners TP'd, and Dobbs had ult back up because it was only on a 50-second cooldown.
Right.
And then that was ultimately the reason Mundo got shredded through, because he just has no.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he was also there 10 seconds before Gwen was.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Cass did a lot of damage to Mundo, too.
Uh-huh. How much the heal cut already done? I guess that would be a real good indicator for Cass. She may have just gotten it. I'm not sure.
Only 313.
313.
Well, this is the biggest gold lead of the game.
Yeah. Phoenix really playing the late game like a team that's been playing together for a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just had to protect the Jinx at this point. And I would almost I'd be going on Ipsy's lead, because that's another sort of meat tank that can, just soak a lot and hold them together with Mundo there. And as long as Jinx does not get ulted by Vi, I think you're golden.
It looks like Phoenix is starting to choke out Vision around this Baron.
Yeah, but Regret's moving in to take back some of the Vision, so... Man, this is like teetering on a knife's edge here. Jinx is super fed, but I feels like the rest. Let's see here. So Jinx is actually not even as fed as Aphelios, which makes sense, but Jinx can do more from behind.
Yeah, Cass having a little bit of lead.
The only gold lead is the literal only gold lead is Glada. Everyone else is even or behind, and that's not the one you want to be ahead.
No, Mundo's also ahead. 400.
Barely. That's why I'm saying either basically that's basically even.
This feels like a real tough game for Ari as well too, because no matter what target you get, Milio just absolutely, just counters it, right? Even if you get the high prior target in Aphelios, Milio just counters it. You can't go for Milio either. So I think almost you have to play just more patient as Ari, which means you're going to lose in damage. But it feels like a really tough game for Ari.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be just a tough game overall for Regret at this point, just being down so much gold. Knowing that Aphelios ever has the right weapons, could just basically one-shot a team. Lanes that really good ult in the back, man.
Yeah. I do like the lifesteal from Jinx, though. The fights that we've seen, even when Jinx gets engaged on with the assault and battery, like she's still alive for a couple seconds, but she didn't have the life steal to kind of sustain back. If she gets that, whether it's the bloodthirst or blade or whatever, and gets those 2 or 3 shots, that may be just enough to sustain her to kill that sort of engager and get on the rest of the team.
Yeah, man, this is like the time to start Baron, but they don't know.
Yeah. They got a little information there back because they saw whomever back right there, but it's just not enough time.
Oh, they might have gotten a pick on the Nation. Oh, they weren't able to block Nation from jumping over the wall.
Oh, yeah. And that was smart by them not to go because Ari wasn't there. But if I was Mundo, I was like, let's fucking get by right now.
Yeah, they absolutely should have, like, traps, Ipsy stun, like, anything.
But yeah, Ari wasn't there, so they're
Dark is so far up here.
They get a flash out of Dark, so yeah, just like you said, playing a little bit too far up. They do get the ult out of Ari, though. Oh, if that would have landed, man. Oh, Dobbs barely dashing.
Close.
This is it. They're looking to be engaged. They're going to back off, though. Gwen is immune.
The spacing is so incredible from Phoenix here.
Yeah.
Just barely being outside of all the things is just really...
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. One
missile.
One Jinx
Hey,
auto
Gwen's
attack.
mid. This is the chance, but they're just taking so much poke damage. Regret, like, has to back off now, and it's Elder.
Yeah, I don't know if they can be here. They need to try to play mid. I don't think they can play without it here. And it looks like Trash Panda's gonna go try to defend it. And
Nasion's in the back. They get a charm on the Nation. They get the traps down. But look at that. Aphelios.
Wow.
Oh, it just blows up Glada. Trash Panda has Dobbs on him. Oh, but Dobbs pops the Zanya's. And the Super Mega Death Rocket's enough, but it doesn't matter because Aphelios is about to get a pentakill.
Yeah, and that is a Quadra. Did he get? I think someone fell to someone else, but still Quadra for Aphelios. Huge team fight. Really patient. And they're going to take game one.
Phoenix just baited Regret to just never go in. And they just took so much poke damage. No one ever pulled the trigger there. And Phoenix able to really take game one. And what was a fantastically cool game to watch.
Yeah, it was really exciting game one.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed the first 20 minutes, but I'm sure it was just as exciting having watched it. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Peace. I think that, Regret not pulling the trigger there at the end, kind of playing hesitant. To me, like, as a caster, you kind of, like, see that sort of hesitation on the other team, and if you're playing against that, you're like, hey, they're hesitating. We got them on the back foot. Let's go in here, and they pull the trigger, and Aphelios got a big ult, and that was that.
Yeah, huge damage numbers out of Aphelios and Cass. Dobbs too, but Dobbs is, technically beaten by Mundo, but Cass doubling the damage of Crow dominant and Manveer just dominating Trash Panda in lane and only dying twice. They had so many chances to get picks, but they just Milio, they can never get the kill. So kind of a crazy game, but well played to everybody. Very
wait for game two.
So close for so long. But yeah, no, game two will be hopefully a banger as well. Let me see what's going on here. Don't have an invite yet. I'm going to throw it to a quick break while we wait to get into champ select of game number 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Conduit Civil War. Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking through that quick little break. I'm Peas here, joined by Genetics and JJH, as we get into the second draft of the night from the Conduit Civil War. We got Conduit Esports Regret versus Conduit Esports Phoenix. Regret choosing to stay on the blue side after that close game one for like the first 90% of that game. And time to see how things are going. How both you guys feeling after that first game?
Oh, I'm just not catching my breath. It was exciting. I love it.
Yeah, that was an insane game. That was incredibly back and forth game.
I mean, first blood was at what, like 12 minutes? Like that was
it was late for sure.
It was the very just close game up until just the end, where Phoenix just kind of outplayed the team fights a little bit. But going into the ban phase here, if we remember from phase one, Phoenix banned Amumu, but they did not ban Mundo. So the Mundo respect ban, and Regret not changing their bans. Same 3 bans as last time, just in a different order. Time to see if Ash or Volibear will get banned here on the 3rd ban from Phoenix, and we'll probably see the other one get taken unless they're not super amazing, the right bans. My guess is that if they don't, but yeah, they're probably going to take Ash here, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think Glada first picks. Never mind.
Yeah, me too. I also don't think. No think.
It just doesn't. It just didn't have. It didn't seem to have enough of an impact last game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Regret played very, very well. Like we talked about up until the last 10%, and maybe they have a different game plan going in now. But you're right. I would have liked to see it like a more aggressive, jungler out of Glada, maybe more carry style. But
right, I would have liked to see them just take the Aphelios. Panda plays it.
Yeah.
No way we see the salty back.
I mean, is it salty if Phoenix won?
No, I mean for Regret. No way we see the exact same comp out of Regret.
Right. I highly doubt it. I think, well, we can't because Mundo's banned, right? So top will have to be different. But
that's true.
I feel like you don't pick Jinx again after getting after as rough as that last game was.
Again.
Xin Zhao is I think a good pick. I would love to see a Kog'Maw here. I'd love to see a Draven or a Varus, something that like actually counters Aphelios. Kog'Maw late game counter. Draven Varus counters him in lane.
Little Kog'Maw Lulu.
Or they banned it themselves. I want to say fuck it and pull out the brand bot, but
my god, it's the salty runback. Oh my god.
Jinx
I've seen this movie.
Like, Jinx has a negative win rate into Aphelios.
Yes.
I don't understand this.
Correct. Well, no, I also don't understand it, but Jinx played well last game, right? It wasn't that Jinx played
Jinx played well, but Jinx didn't play.
Oh!
So Ipsy talks a lot of shit on Thresh, but sometimes pulls it out anyways. I think Ipsy's a great Thresh.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yumi?
Yo, that'd be awesome.
Way. If we see Yumi, we're turning it off. We're turning the stream off. If Dark plays Yumi here, that would be crazy. I don't know the last time I've casted a Yumi, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Boring.
I can tell you the last time I played Yumi, it was a couple days ago in an arena match. I locked on to Dr. Shroud's Belveth, and we became unkillable by the end of the game. It was absolutely insanity. He had the Stackosaurus Rex. He had so much lifesteal. He had so much health. He had like a 9. He had 9 attack speed, 5,000 health. It was like insane. It was absolutely ridiculous, and I had a great time. He had Hemomancer's helm, so whenever I Q'd or ulted it healed him, so I just saved that until he got low, and then Giga healed him. Oh, it was great. So looking at these bans though, Seraphine taken away from Crow again, Diana taken away again, so they don't want to see mid lane Diana both games. This could be 5 of the same bans here if they ban Lulu. Well, no, Tarek's locked in. So we will see a different ban here, 5th from Regret. So we have one different pick and we'll get one different ban. But the same 2 bans coming out of Phoenix for phase 2.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think they ban Cass.
Cass was very good last game.
I absolutely think they ban Cass. Because you assume Dobbs is gonna blind, so they'll get a top counter. And you think Crow's gonna have to blind, so ban the Cass. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
I think Dobbs picks like if I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I'd say Dobbs about to pick like Yone or Aatrox. Those would be my guesses. Mordekaiser is up and they really don't have much AP, so he also could lock in the Mord.
Mordekaiser, that champ sucks.
True. I'd love to see a Dobbs Trundle top right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna blind mid. They're giving Dobbs counter.
I mean, Talia feels weird here. There's not really any dashes. Does Iron thing count as a dash?
Yes. It would stun them if they right clicked onto that person and got swiggity swiped around.
So not bad.
Not the worst.
This is when Crow plays Zaya mid.
No, I mean I think Crow just picks like okay, yeah, Lux it is. Now, if I was a betting man, I'd say Wheeze is gonna try to lock in Mundo and then realize it's banned.
No, I don't think he would wait this long to after the success he had game 1.
Right. I don't really know Wheeze's champion pool, but I would love to see into their team.
Set looks good. Set looks good here.
Yeah, Set's fine. Shen would be huge.
Yeah, it's just Set. Right, Set's still one of those champs. It matches up well, and I'm wondering if Dobbs is gonna pick Renekton into it.
Never
Surely
underestimate the power of the Scouts code.
There's no way the Scouts code gets played game 2 here.
No, I mean it's gonna be Camille, right?
You do have AP that you can play.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be Camille or Mordekaiser.
Might be action.
It's Camille.
I mean, Camille's pretty decent into Set.
Yeah, she does fine.
Slippery.
And she can lock down the Jinx or the Lux late game to allow her team to catch up. I like the pick here. I don't know. I don't know what I think this game. What do you guys think this game?
I like half of Phoenix's comp. And the half I like is everything but Talia.
That's like 80%.
Yeah, I don't really like Tarek in the Thresh, but I get it. So like, I don't dislike it. I'm saying like I only like half their comp, I guess 2/3, but I only dislike 1/5 of their comp. Like Tarek is just fine. Like I would have picked something else into this. But I mean I get it. You want to like go in with a Tarek ult and then they're like, oh god, we gotta run. But the problem is you got like Lux, so you won't have time to Tarek ult if Lux lands a Q. But now you didn't know that when you were going in. But the same thing with like if Thresh gets a pick and like Ivern's right there, they should in theory be able to kill someone. But I thought that last game too, but that Milio kept them alive. Like I even think Milio would have been good here. Like just do Milio again. Milio with Xin Zhao? That's insane.
Hell no. Heck no. Milio. Heck no. Milio.
Right. I don't want to cast a Milio, but I'm saying like if I'm trying to win, like you have Xin Zhao, pick Lulu or Milio and like or Karma and like Xin Zhao can 1v9. Shit's wild.
Nah, not Asians, Zenzo. Maybe like normal ones, but not Asians.
All right, that's toxic.
Ain't no way.
Jungler hater up in here.
That's true.
Well, Eric, any final thoughts before we kick it to a break?
I think the ability to make more plays goes on the side of regret. So I mean, and that's a double-edged sword, right? I think it's a higher risk, higher reward. But if I was a betting man, I do like Phoenix's composition better.
All right, you heard it here. We're going to go to a quick 3-minute break. Another ad to prevent pre-rolls, so 3-minute ad. You can always sub if you don't want to, see the ads, but it will be during the break. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Conduit Civil War returns right after this.
Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. But
Sorry about that. Welcome back to the stream here tonight. We got game number 2 here between the Conduit Civil War. I'm Peas, joined by JJX and Genetics. And
you put, I was about to say you put Drev back up, but we're here. We're here, surely. There we are. Nice.
yeah, it just takes a second.
Yeah, dude, it just takes a second. Have we learned? Can we be friends? Gladys says, if I'm Socks here, I'm absolutely doing it again. Just doing it. He did it again!
Oh, look. Now he's getting the old 2v1. You usually got to pay double for that. Socks of Us is getting absolutely disrespected in the mid lane.
Socks starting it, dude.
He's lucky if he didn't ignite him. It's like, look, come into the kitchen and get burned, you know?
Yeah, dude, you can't do that. You can't. Hey, dude, don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
Dude. Freeze it.
Right?
Raise up, dude. Hey.
Oh, man.
Oh hey, talking about ruins because Peas hasn't got to it yet. I love Hail of Blades on Sinzao.
Big.
Because that quick knockup, yeah, you could have gone, more defensive, sustaining ruins. But that, I think, sets up your team in a better way because, what else is your engaged, right? Get the flash Jericho or whatever. But if Zin goes in, gets that long E, activates Q, gets that quick knockup, that sets up Talia, that sets up Tarek, that sets up, whoever else. So I love that.
Yeah,
Carry on.
I agree.
Bot lane.
I like
Both,
the I like
had a little bit of standoff.
yeah, I like the Tarek, the one like tanky person that still takes whatever the hell that thing's called, glacial augment.
Glacial, yeah.
Happy Thresh doesn't have it. We's
I
giving
think
Dobbs
Set
a
should
1-2.
Set should take glacial.
What in the earth?
No!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
I don't believe.
no!
Listen,
I
hey,
gotta go.
clip it, and ship it. Clip it and ship that. That's going in the Conduit Hall of Fame for sure. That was awesome.
God. And this is why supports have a bad name in Plat.
Hey, listen, if Dante ever sees that, that'll be uploaded in the next minute, dude. He's gonna see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh. Wait,
Oh.
Dark doesn't have Flash here.
And that's the first one.
Okay.
And Gladys here to save
Maybe-
Crow. And
Maybe a bit of trolling. The Asian one back in here.
Crow misses.
Oh.
Gladys gonna
Gladys
die
died.
for that.
Oh boy. Oh my. The health bars this game are way.
They're
What?
picking up right off where they left off game one.
Yeah,
Yo,
this is crazy.
Conduit, you better watch out. You're about to get ganked by Conduit. Oh god.
I hated that.
I like how Socks just barely played out of range there. The
Oh,
flash,
wow.
the other flash,
Oh my
the triple
God.
flash. Wait a second. He got hit by the traps. What is happening? Here comes Glada. This might be a little
Oh
bit too
my
zealous.
gosh.
Locks the five
Guys.
behind them.
Oh my Lanta gamers. Can we just
They
all
just
breathe
go on-
for a second?
They're just going by.
Wait. That's a lot of damage though. Glada is not there to shield the one most important person and
Crow's
is
gotta
staying
get
with Ipsy instead. Crow's gonna land a root though and might be able to get a kill. That is one pickup. That Glada left the Jinx, man. And where the Jinx left Glada, I don't know. Whatever you want to say. But damn, this is opposite of last game. This is just nonstop.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there.
Sox has 3 kills.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for Panda because, I probably would have killed the, I don't know if it was the Zin or the Talia walking away, but Talia walked out of vision, forced Panda to keep walking into it, missed out on 2 on attack, would have got the kill. So, well played by Talia to get out of vision.
Yeah, Panda had a ward.
Had a ward, didn't use a ward.
So if walked out of vision was the problem, could have warded it. Unfortunate.
Yep.
Ipsy gonna miss another pain. Man, that
Chain
could
gang
have
is just not there tonight.
that could have been a death sentence for Aphelios.
Yeah, absolutely. What a shame if he would have been imprisoned.
Oh,
I
there
would
comes
have.
Weez. Weez going in to give Dobbs your 1-2, but Dobbs has a choke out ult. You got a choke out ult. You got to be careful for that. I will say though, if Weez gets 6 while Dobbs is playing with this much fire, it could be the death because Weez just walks up, presses E, and then ults him under the turret. Yo, Glada, land that Q, baby. Hell yeah.
Ooh. He did land it.
Yeah, they don't have Vision on this down, so they opt not to go.
Right?
Talia as a
fair.
mid champion is just it's a lane bully.
Talia
It's
was
right.
is one of my only mastery 7s for that I never jungle. I literally only played her mid. I do not know how to play her correctly jungle.
It's just very much a lane bully, like similar to Brand. You just control the lane.
All right, Weez, you go in, you press E, you ult him backwards. This is your time to shine. And Dobbs knows you missed it. You literally missed your chance for a kill.
He just walked away like, something funny's going on here.
Well, it's so obvious. You like got it to shove. You got level 6 Set. Set's just gonna ult you under the tower. Glad if I was glad, I'd be frustrated.
Well, that is normal Glada.
And this is about to be a 4v2 bot lane.
Oh,
Regret is
no.
about to not enjoy their life. Ooh.
There ain't no.
Ooh.
There ain't no.
Ooh.
There ain't,
Great footwork, but not enough.
No, that's PTA, not fleet footwork.
That's a bunch of dudes.
It was a great movement by Trash Panda, but unfortunately, you can't dodge everything.
Yeah, this game is Phoenix really putting the stomp onto Regret this game compared to last game. Oh no!
Yeah, it's much more Phoenix favored this early. Already at a 1500 gold lead 7 minutes in. So we'll see if anything changes. Glada did go ahead and steal that red buff.
Weez missed the cannon. Get out of there. So I was like, this is great. I love farming in my tower.
Yeah. Safely do it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Crow stopped to throw a Q and got hit by the whatever it's called. Shove. Move Earth.
Ipsy forcing Terror Flash.
Yeah, Ipsy didn't have death sentence apparently.
Oof. Hits it again.
Yeah, this should be a kill.
Oh, that is definitely gonna be a kill.
The old Lanterino.
Maybe 2?
Yeah, and that's what it's big to the table as Thresh, even though Thresh might not be in the best spot, the champion mastery, is worth its weight in gold, and it's a textbook Thresh plate.
And this is just Daisy being annoying.
Oh?
Oh my.
Oh my. He does have flash,
Yep.
but
Ipsy
it's just
respects,
playing
doesn't
well.
take the kill, throws the lantern back. Weez has W potentially. He will ult back. W on. Nation's taking a ton of damage. Weez gets a kill.
Oh, and Glad is so I think he's fine, but Dobbs is gonna have the stun.
No, he chose. He went back. But here comes the Talia and Manalus. Oh my God, she just barely got out. He just barely got out from running into Socks.
And just like that, the game's tied again. So I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah. And look at this. For once, for like the first time, Panda has a huge CS lead on Manveer. Last game was the opposite the whole time.
Yeah.
But here comes red white. Take the tower, please.
Yeah, the plate gold will be even, if not even favored, in the bot lane by Phoenix.
That literally the plates that they just got just increased the gold lead by like 700, 600. That's crazy.
That's true.
Ayo, Weez. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, that was a bit preemptive.
Yeah, that was early. Dobbs may decide to just take this all in.
Yeah, he doesn't have ult.
Doesn't have all or ignite. And with Conqueror on the side of Set.
Yo, Panda lands a lot of these zaps.
Yeah, that's the difference between a good Jinx and a bad Jinx. And unfortunately, I don't land a lot of the zaps.
I remember when Jinx came out, I was like, yo, W max though? I mean, a lot of Jinxes max W back then because the Q wasn't as good. Like, the Q was just really strong of a one and didn't have as much scaling on it. So, like, maxing, a little bit of a.
Uh-oh.
Okay, nice. The turret's not going to do anything.
You're really fine.
Uh-oh. Crow's got a. Oh, my goodness.
Ow. Ow.
The thing about Lux versus Talia, I mean, Sox Dice is doing a great job dodging the Qs and the Es, but you know the part that stinks is that all it takes is for Lux to hit one. All it takes is one Q to be hit, and you know you're if not dead, then you're bullied out of lane. So continue to dodge, you're gonna be all right, but it's really difficult to just dodge all.
Right. Absolutely, but we've seen Sox play mid a bunch, and they've got that fancy feet, man.
Yeah. The fancy fleet for sure.
Fancy fleet footwork.
Rest in peace, fleet footwork.
Why rest in peace?
Because no one took it. And it's my favorite.
What in the
Now this is a play.
Oh, Dragon's done. Just getting that pressure.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah.
And these hooks, man, are so close. Aren't they? They're just almost there. Uh-oh, Weez needs to run for the hills. Take as much as he can. Oh, push him back into Dobbs.
I think he just wants to all on Camille.
Oh,
wow, Weez is able to outplay that and get the kill on the Dobbs.
He's gonna have shield back up.
The problem was he didn't have enough health to like get a big shield. Oh my gosh, dodging all of these. Crows might be dead.
And she is going to be dead. Bonk. Solo Bolo in the mid lane, while a solo Bolo in the top lane as well. Uh-oh.
Panda is walking up, but here comes
that.
Oh, man.
Faster.
Wow.
Don't know if Panda had the flash there, but Ipsy might have a flay up soon. There it is. 2 more kills over to the Jinx, and just like that, Panda's fed. Thighs coming in. Oh, it hit a minion.
Oh my goodness. We must run.
Wow, that was
Selena's 502.
Yeah, but she was gifted kills earlier. And now she's terrifying. Right, now she's terrifying. But Jinx is a very similar score of 520.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, the consistent damage versus the upfront. I mean, Talia has consistent damage, but not near as well as Jinx. And Jinx passive getting excited makes it maybe feel a little bit more worth. But what this does for Talia is it gives you the ability to snowball other lanes. You can affect, you know, multiple points of the map, whereas Jinx is you kind of got to hit what's in front of you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So both good, just different kinds of good.
The CS discrepancy in the bot lane has been tightened up, and the jungle Glada is down significantly again. And Dobbs this time taking the CS lead over Weez, so about a 1k gold lead. And Panda is just walking up. Oh, walked back right into it. The seismic shove, he just said, you know what, that looks like a nice place to stand. I'm gonna walk right onto that. Oh, I got shoved.
Nice.
This is a 4v4, but they have an 80 carry. Ipsy's gonna miss the death sentence.
This is a hard fight.
Man, the skill shots just aren't landing out of regret, so they're not able to get a pick like they're trying to. And this time, only 3 grubs, but they'll get the Rift Herald.
Phoenix getting that early Rift Herald. And they're gonna drop the Rift Herald immediately, not wait for the dragon. Say, let's go ahead, let's press the tempo with it a little
If
bit.
he can throw it, oh, he doesn't know.
Oh.
I was gonna say you have to throw it out, not that way. I mean, I guess if like it's maybe it'd be really tough to hit that, but oh my gosh,
Oh man.
end up getting the heal out of Dart. Or wait, I don't even know what saved him.
Wow.
But Panda is just dead. And
Yeah,
there's
that
the
was-
Taric ult to save Socks. Socks flashing
Holy
anyways.
moly.
Gotta
Ignite. Oh my goodness. That was impressive that Phoenix was able to live through all that.
yeah, I think
Crash
Crow.
Panda lived for a long time as well.
I think Crow like that was so close. Maybe wait like one more second. I don't know, man, but that was a good try to salvage that. 4K gold lead now. 3K gold lead.
Yep, TP's right back in by Socks. Just immediately back to looking for something.
Yeah, almost I'd be almost annoyed if I was Phoenix and Socks just randomly throws out TPs all the time for no reason.
What do you mean, man? It's to get back on the map. Tempo plays.
They've gotten 0 CS and 0 tempo. They could have just walked back to lane at this point.
Probably.
No, I mean they could have. Look at look at the cooldown on TP. They've gotten their first CS and TP's almost a quarter of a way off cooldown already. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That is
Wow.
a huge Seraph shield. Seismic shove gonna do a lot.
Socks is
Nice. I was like waiting for like Ipsy's aftershock to steal it somehow.
yeah. Ipsy is good at stealing kills or securing kills, if you will.
And that's, all it takes is one Q to land, and it's a lot of your damage.
And they had to layer a lot of CC though. Glada Q into Crow Q into Crow ult into like a Glada
Seraph
Q
shield
too.
big.
Like yeah, that Seraph shield was huge.
I'm surprised that Talia went Ludens over the likes of like Leandre's with Blackfire Torch.
I even think that with Talia, I think Storm Surge is still really good
Oh.
because you're doing so much burst that the Storm Surge is just really nice.
For sure.
Oh.
Wow, that was like
Oh,
maximum
Mark.
range.
Marcus
Lollipops.
Sellers and brothers.
Uh,
Oh.
oh, that's such a good ult from Crow.
Wow.
It hits multiple. Socks is dead. Dark
Oh,
is
man.
dead. Jinx is excited. Manveer is dead.
Wow.
Sudden 3 for nothing. Ipsy with the blind Q to hope, but he went down to the bot turret.
I thought Daisy gave vision. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But that,
Daisy wasn't in the bush yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, why not? Daisy's gonna go for a steal here.
That's a TP out of Camille, mid lane.
DX,
Not
DS,
going
Dobbs,
to.
Dobbs. Oh, he is so dead. Rest in peace. Well, this Thresh has
Well done.
definitely gotten its worth
Yeah.
these last this last 30 seconds.
And Crow
And Regret
is
is
just
really starting to layer their CC.
yeah.
very
Crow
well.
is just layering CC with the chain into the Glada's Q into Crow, like landing everything perfectly, getting those ults. That ult last fight. Not the one that killed Nation, but the one right before that just went right over the top of Dark and Socks just so well.
Yeah. That was one of them walking into it. She, oh my gosh, this trying to 2v1.
Yeah, I wish you would have ulted towards the turret that's not there, but at least not into the way of the Taric, you know?
And with
Oh, okay, good flash. I was gonna say Crow missed the snare, but
yeah, and Crow's really being the beneficiary of layering the CC perfectly, right? Because now you're 4-1-1. You're most likely going for Shadow Flame or Ludens. I'm not sure which one.
you don't
But
go for
you're
what
gonna
about what about that one item for the range?
Arden
Focus.
Horizon Focus.
Horizon.
No, I don't think Inalard isn't built into that. I don't think.
I don't build mid items very often, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a
Right.
Finnish Codex and Lost Chapter. But it's, I mean, you had this. I think it's going to be Shadow Flame, but you are going to do so much damage now just by those, 2-3 kills, and layering properly, you're going to do insane damage. And now you have the capability to one-shot Soxithites even through Ceres if you hit them with a Q.
Big. And I know we've been preaching that Regret's been doing well, but let's not forget Phoenix is still 2.5K up this game.
No, Phoenix has been running the game up until the last 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Like, Regret just got some really good fights. Panda, oh my gosh, MC with the death sentence to end him, and Dark's gonna waste the ultimate, and oh well, lives for a couple more seconds, but another death sentence, and Panda's getting fed.
Yeah, TP is popping off here.
Wheeze is probably dead again, top lane.
Yeah, Wheeze is getting dobsed, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I mean, Wheeze could not stop or match Camille any longer.
Yeah, down basically. Or no, they're on pretty even components. I mean, I'm sure when Camille back, she's gonna have the Ravenous complete.
Question.
So it is gonna be.
They knew there was a ward there, and he plays him right onto the traps. That's a huge Seraph shield again, but the death sentence cooldown refund is right back up, and this is just I was gonna say this is just a supreme display out of MC.
I haven't seen MC miss a hook in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. he threw a couple wild ones early, a little loosey-goosey with him, but man, has he been fucking locked in with him recently.
He heard about the clip, and he's like, absolutely not, dude. I'll show you what the clip, and he's hit almost every hook since.
Question, does Luden's, or does Shadow Flame also build out of that Hextech alternator, or is it just Luden's?
Yeah, no, it's Shadow Flame and Luden's.
Okay. They have the same build path.
Well, no, Luden is that alternator and Lost Chapter.
Yeah. So this is Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame. Oh man.
Oh, the traps are right there. However, this time Asians are the flash flay into the death sentence is just enough to remove Xin Zhao from the
Baron
game.
Angle?
It absolutely could be. They got to be careful with Camille pushing the top side, but they're going to get some mid prio here with this wave, and they're too afraid to go to the Baron.
Yeah, not going to pull the trigger on it.
I wouldn't, just because Jinx is too susceptible to Camille. Camille being extremely strong, alt Jinx, and by the time, if you don't get a perfect time hook, Jinx will die.
That's true.
With how good Crow's ults have been, I would have loved to see Horizon focus. The default Lux build is to go Luden's Horizon, so Crow's definitely doing like her own thing, which I think is awesome. People that
I think you need more damage for having the
man.
Gets a flash, but Jinx is gonna die for this. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, almost got Manveer on the backside.
Yeah.
Glada's gonna land that. The shield's gonna land on the Ipsy. Oh, they're gonna land another CC, but Ipsy gets pulled over the wall with the seismic shove. And that's
unlucky.
Crash Panda walked up a little too far.
Yeah, just really feeling himself and really trying to press the tempo there. Diz get Manveer's flash, but he lets himself get dobsed. Can't let yourself get dobsed.
And MC hit the hook right after, but I mean everybody else was there too. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What a tight game. Here we are again, 24 minutes in.
1.5K gold lead to Phoenix.
I love it.
Objectives are like legitimately even other than towers. 3 grubs, 2 drakes. The one problem is it feels like Phoenix is getting all of these, or not Phoenix, it feels like Regret's getting all of these good fights, but they never get anything out of them.
Yeah, they're not able to find fights around the objectives that they need to take, like top tier 1, bot tier 1, any of the dragon fights, or around Baron. They had one pick around Baron, which I think they maybe could have taken, but probably safer not to go up against that Camille at that point, which is what we were talking about. But yeah, it's like the picks that they've gotten outside of, 15 seconds before that dragon last time, it really hasn't led to much.
Yeah, you've got to get these tier ones top and bot down.
Yeah, and we got Lux and basically the mid laners are splitting on the bot side but the problem is Lux doesn't have teleport. And both of Phoenix's solo laners do have teleport still. A little bit interesting. Could lead to something. Never know.
Yeah. And there's the Infinity Edge. I thought Jinx may have gone Lord Dom's, but ends up going the IE. It's a lot of damage there on the side of Jinx, and then Talia will soon have Shadow Flame as well.
Yeah, I mean, Jinx is going to be going 100% crit, right?
Yeah.
At this point, you already got 3 crit items. Might as well go 100%.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to kill Talia and Aphelios.
Oh, Dobbs up here.
Oh.
Big.
Gets the spaghetti
Glad-
arm on out.
Yeah, glad I could have hit that, but I don't think it would have stopped because of the way Camille ult works. Panda's going to take a lot of damage to get that ward, but we'll get out just in time. There are so many wards here.
Ooh.
It's rough that well, yeah, actually wait, Ipsy should have one up, but I'm not going to use it in that bush, I guess.
MC misses a hook, and I can't help but think of Rocky 4 when he makes him bleed. He's like, see, he's a man. It's not a machine. He misses.
Ipsy using the
I would
that thing's
argue
called
that
there.
none of the players in this game right now were alive during Rocky 4.
Yeah, that was the best part about it.
It was the song.
Hey, listen, I'll throw in a Goonies reference
And
real
probably
quick.
not many of the viewers either.
No.
That's all right.
Oh man.
I'll be everybody's dead.
We love that thing.
Ba-ba-ba,
Rocky's a national icon. Everybody should know it. Should be in, middle school learning.
Social studies class.
Social studies. Rocky Balboa.
It's covered across
entire
4
core.
chapters.
Uh,
And then
Listen, all I'm saying is life
Rocky
ain't about
from
how
Fran
hard
up
you
the
hit.
stairs of the Lincoln Memorial.
That's
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving
wait.
forward.
That's right, dude. I don't know why he does cardio, because those colors don't run. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Back to the game.
Ipsy's over here saying, why do you want to fight?
But right now, at this point, it just seems like, who's going to make the play. Right now, we talked about it early game. The side of Regret has the ability to make more plays with the hooks, with the snares, with the the Iverns. They've made a lot of those plays, which I think is a large part in why they are so much into the game right now. But it's going to come down to who makes it, who makes the play, and who doesn't, who pulls the trigger and who hesitates.
Yeah, and Hannah's been making a lot of aggressive Jinx plays that have been working, but like the one time it went wrong, I feel like Phoenix took over the game.
Yep.
They're getting teleported on from behind. Crow used that early.
Oh, geez.
Here comes the return teleport. There comes the Donald Trump 2024. Dobbs is going to get ulted into the whole team. That's so good, but now here comes that. The Terragon's going to prevent it, but Crow's ult was timed so well. Ipsy gets the double flay. That's a huge ult out of Manveer, but it just doesn't have the damage like last game.
Boy.
And the zap lands on the Nation.
Yeah.
And
Great ult by
3-for-1.
Crow. That forced Tarek to use the ult early, and Crow was just waiting in the backline, seeing a ball of enemies. Pressed the R button, and eviscerated 3 members on the side of Phoenix. And the rest was just cleanup. Well done.
Wee's absolutely the unsung hero.
Yeah, Set ulted over the wall onto their whole team, basically. Just incredible. And we were talking about who's going to pull the trigger. Turns out the one that pulls the trigger loses the fight.
Yeah,
you're right. They did the team, and they reacted well. You're exactly right. They went for it, and they might have overextended a little bit off more they can chew. You're right. Weeze getting there, laying on the barbed wire while his team walks across.
hero. That's hero.
Yeah, careful with that, man. He's a hero.
What item is Jinx building right now?
Is that Bloodthirster?
Bloodthirster doesn't have crit anymore.
Oh no, I just work here.
Yeah, I also. Oh no, it's so she built the Vamp Scepter for lifesteal, and now she's going LDR.
Okay, so the Vamp Scepter is just a hat.
Yeah, the Vamp Scepter is just because you don't. She doesn't want her. She wants to get to 100% crit, but she still needs a little bit of juice. Sometimes you need a little bit of juice. The juice can't be loose if you don't get the juice.
I mean, Panda's level 15 and could buy Nash's Tooth. Or Zephyr, I mean.
What?
Don't you have to be level 15 to buy Zephyr to upgrade your boots?
That's wild.
I don't know. I never heard an item with an age of consent.
I mean, that was added like 4 patches ago.
I didn't know. I just didn't know.
I listen.
That's right. Peas always learns me whenever I cast
One
him.
time,
I didn't know that thing happened.
One time I wanted to buy Zephyr and it said must be level 15, but it was still locked. Like it wouldn't let me buy it. So I don't know. Maybe it's bugged right now and removed from the game. Who knows?
Level 15 Zephyr buyer, dude.
Well, yeah, because you're upgrading your boots.
Okay. Yeah, dude. I don't.
Oh, Nation's gonna get caught. We'll get the Xin Zhao ultimate out, but that is huge for Regret.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Camille sneaking up on the backside though, but Weez is gonna see it. Ipsy is a bit far forward right now.
Playing with fire. Both teams are the game is on the knife's edge.
The game is indeed a wise choice. Doxify's gonna hop right off onto that. Ipsy's gonna land the death sentence and flame away. Gonna get the ignite, but they killed Jinx. This fight is doomed for Regret. Unless Pro can land this double kill ult right here. He doesn't have ult. It's down already.
Yeah, and that was a great play by Thighs to cut off because you forced Jinx to walk north into the rest of your team. So while you dodged, while Jinx dodged, the knockback and Talia, skill shots, you walked into the rest of the team and forced Jinx that way.
Oh, Ipsy misses a crucial death sentence there. But Weez is over top of all of them. But here comes the Taric ult. Weez is going to jump out and not use the W yet. You're going to have to live that. Good timing on there. Pro's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say you have to wait to steal, but you don't have vision. It was way too early. And just like that, Phoenix are absolutely in control of this game right after 30 minutes. Again, second game in a row where the 30-minute mark hits and Phoenix locks in.
My heart can't take this, bro. That's too much for me. This stuff here, this is too much, man.
What's that third item that Aphelios has?
Yuntal Wild Arrows.
Oh. What does that do?
Crits bleed.
Yeah, it has crits have a stacking bleed.
It's stacking? Ooh, that's wild.
It's hilarious on Belveth crit because every single E, like when you press E and attack like over and over again,
is it infinitely stacked?
It's stacked. Every single hit stacks the bleed and people just melt. But you're kind of useless other than that. So it's more of like that funny build. Like it's like the Trundle pillar to kill someone build.
Ipsy found a death sentence there on Sock. It's a little lucky. Oh man.
Yeah,
it's two
I'm
of
surprised Ipsy didn't go in and throw like a thing over to someone. But the problem is like he is the front line here. You got 3 squishies. You got without Daisy, it's just like Set's your only other front line, and Set's got to be top. That's a super good ult out of Crow.
Ow!
And look at the cooldown on that on Lux Salt. It is 25.81 seconds right now. Ooh, field goal out of Ipsy. Zap's gonna miss E2. They are all just in that bush. Oh, they're gonna land that. The Regret's got 5. This is a 5v5.
Oh, look where Dobbs is.
Oh, Socks! They popped it. Therap's is popped.
Oh, whoa.
Dobbs is going in on the back line. Might be a little bit early, but that's a huge ult. But this is all. This could be a huge fight now. The Tarek ult goes down.
Re-engage.
That
Oh,
Weeze with the huge ult. Oh my goodness! Sox is out of the fight.
Sox is
Jinx is
dead.
excited. Jinx is going crazy, but Manveer's gonna flash forward. He gets the 1-for-1. Can Crow live with just Glada and Ipsy? Nation will do a ton. Oh, but the ult killed Sox in the back. It's gonna be it. That's gonna be
Oh
it.
my.
Regrets.
That is. Hey, look. Great ult by Crow. I mean, look. I'd be like,
Holy
Crow,
moly.
hey, just like we planned, baby. I'm getting this double. I'm gonna shoot my ult at Sin, kill Sox. Easy peasy.
That's like just like last game. Manveer just decides, "Fuck it, I'm flashing forward with the to kill the Jinx." But the problem is, it was a trade this time, and you didn't live. If that would have, if he would have killed Jinx without dying, that fight's over.
Yeah.
And that's gonna Phoenix is gonna have to play into a Mountain Soul now, which you already have to go against the 3 shield comp. Actually, it's 4 shields plus Jinx is gonna have BT soon. So like every champion has a way to shield either themselves or an ally. Plus you have a Mountain Soul, and so the game just got a little bit harder for Phoenix to try to win. And back in the driver's seat.
Back in the driver's seat. And then Rushmore Crow picking up the needlessly large rod, which I assume is going to go into Rabadon's, and it's Lux is very, very strong right now. If she gets another ult layered across the team or even 2 people, it's going to be GG.
Yeah. I mean, Crow landed 2 ults in that last fight. Both fantastic. Both on Sox. Sox just died to Crow's ult, essentially.
That's wild.
And the man 9000 and Nick with the win. Thanks for the follows, guys. Why we have a little bit of a lull period until this next objective in 2 minutes.
This whole game's a lull period. LOL, League of Legends.
Okay, well, I would argue that this is
Ipsy lands a death in. Okay, they only got Weeze. They didn't want to go in.
Yeah, just Weeze. They were like, yeah, this Camille might 2v1 us right now. We don't want that. We do not want
It is a level 18 Doug Dimmadobs.
It is a level 18 Doug Dimmadobs.
Yo,
oh, wait.
Yo, that choke I thought was fat.
Yeah, it did a lot of damage. And he has what's it called? Hull Breaker. And that still did that much damage. And Mountain Soul.
Yeah. Regret cannot walk up here. No, Glad. Wow. I'm so surprised.
Much shielding. So much shielding.
Yeah, Ipsy is walking aggressively at them with Jinx right behind. This is kind of scary. But everyone's going to get out. Oh, the flash! It's not, I mean, this is not going to be enough. Oh, yeah, Dobbs just gets out. I like the idea, but they have to be way lower and not be Camille.
Yeah, that Camille champ has the funny button where she just grabs onto a wall and jumps away. And both... Oh, nope, Trash Man is finally on full build. And if this Aphelios isn't far behind...
That is not full build.
What is full build? No boots?
Zephyr.
Oh, okay.
Upgrade your boots.
Okay, please, whatever. Zephyr. Zephyr. If we make it to that point, that's crazy.
I mean, Zephyr's only what, 1,000 more gold or 2,000 gold? Like,
yeah,
you get so much gold so fast.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh, this actually was really big. They can go move towards Baron now. It's spawning, and they just got out. They just got out Weeze's TPs. Weeze has to run back up, and Crow has to try to match. This is
Yeah, it's a Phoenix Baron. Unless
It
Crow's
probably-
ult steals. Unless Crow's ult steals.
Oh.
Crow didn't ult.
Then Glada's gonna take a huge amount of damage. Red and white Aphelios never fight. Oh goodness.
They just almost killed Glada.
Flash. Holy moly, dude.
They knocked Glada in.
And how long is Baron?
3 minutes.
Okay, so it's literally as it will fall off as Elder spawns. Will they get anything during this push? You would think so, right?
Yeah, they'll have Baron for 10 seconds. So like they literally, if they want a Baron fight, they have to be on Elder as it spawns. Like literally on it.
Yeah, this game's insane.
Oh man.
40 minutes in, Phoenix secures Baron and retakes the gold lead.
When does Set beat Camille?
I don't think he does.
Like, why does Set not have Overlord's blood mail? I mean, I hope that's what he's building now.
I think that's what he's going towards. I just think the game has been accelerated for the 80 carries and the top laners.
No, I'm saying it's like the Thorn mail is just a weird item. Like, in my opinion, you just need to go like, you kind of have to like match Camille with damage. Like, you should be going like Overlord's blood mail, Blade of the Ruin King. Oh no, Ipsy! Okay, good. Has flash.
Yeah, it's scary. It's so scary right now for Phoenix, or for Regret. You worked all this time just to get back up to this place. Zap did a ton of damage. Oh man.
Man, he wanted Panda. You could tell really wanted to go fight. Oh wow.
Oh, he ulted him down to no HP.
Yeah.
Helios has the back. That's gonna kill the Baron push. Crazy. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the, like I said, end of the Baron push. Now it's Elder.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh no way.
Oh Panda.
You threw away your tip.
Fucking troll.
He's too aggressive, man. This guy's insane.
Yo, that troll was so tragic. They had like, oh, they would have never blue trinketed that bush. Dobbs is gonna end the game.
Yeah, Dobbs is really testing to just hit the turret here, and I think Set needs to. Yeah, Set actually chases him off.
That's what I'm saying. If Set would have had Overlord's blood mail to the Thorn mail, I feel like like his W would just be one-shotting everyone.
Well, like I said, I think he's working towards it. It's just not there yet.
Right. I'm saying I don't know. I don't like the Thorn mail.
Dobbs is gonna take this turret here.
Thorn mail's only reduced 1,700 damage this whole game. Like, that's not that, in my opinion, that's not that much. But I'm not a top winner.
Both of these teams are. This game is just so close. Holy moly!
Yeah, Dobbs is literally gonna end. Like, they're just gonna wait.
That's all they have to do, really, is just force Regret to make a call here. Dobbs is still just gonna hit objectives, and Zen's gonna see if he can sneak in. They're playing the field. Crash Panda gets knocked out. Oh, they're.
Oh, Gladys smited early. That's game.
That is gonna be game. Yep. Wow. What a fight. Dobbs finds a TP in. And another objective lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Gladys. Yeah, he smothered early, right?
Yeah, he smited it to 115.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate, this is the closest I've ever seen, or the furthest I've ever seen Phoenix pushed.
Yeah. Yeah, two really insane games. By Regret. Phoenix, you know, that synergy is showing too strong in the long run. But really an impressive series. Although it shows in a 2-0, I don't think that really reflects.
No, that was crazy. That was two extremely close games.
Yeah, that was really fun series.
And we're looking at this Linux 500 guy on Jinx. Just did a ton of damage.
Yeah, I love, dude, Linux 500. Dude, that was a crazy game from Linux 500. Probably the best game we've seen out of Linux 500 in a while. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but I mean, Panda though, yeah, really, Panda give it and Panda take it away. Ran in a little bit too far a couple times both games, and unfortunately, when you're the only carry, I mean, Crow is playing really well second game, but like when you're the carry, you get caught out once and that can cost you the whole game. So it's unfortunate, but still played super well. Landed so many zaps. Ipsy, like the first, like I gotta say, like that mid game was like legacy thresh game for Ipsy. Like throughout the mid game, just landing everything.
Yeah.
So well played on thresh, but overall, Phoenix proved to be the better team here tonight, and really well played. JJH, Jax, anything else you want to say?
I think that you're right. This was the closest I've seen to Phoenix like getting pushed to the brink. So I mean, hats off to Regret for sure. They just made just a couple more plays at the end there. The carries got caught a little bit, but you know, hats off to both teams. It was extremely exciting. It lived up to the hype. We were waiting for it all week. So thanks for letting me cast. Well done.
Thanks for coming to Cast. How about you, Genetics?
Yeah, everyone, thanks to tuned in tonight, right? It's always fun to cast the Conduit Civil War. We have a whole great community over here, so thanks for all the viewers who came out tonight, droves, all the follows we got. Really appreciate you guys, and hopefully we all put on a good show for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you all again for coming out to watch. It's been really fun. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night, and we'll see you next time. Peace.